outside of Dietz and Watson lot. Oh, what type of toxic shit is in there? Shee! Who knows? See, that's where I need to be. I need a contract with Dietz so I can haul some meats. Pause. Yeah, literally picking up some copy paper. I should be picking up some goddamn meat, but you know, they got all their own trucks. You know what I mean? So they ain't got no need for me. So I guess once this dude pulls out, I'm gonna pull in. He said it was only one dock, so I don't know if he was actually gonna pull up, but see, they got their own box trucks. Yeah, I could be making some money, you know? Oh, you're about to bounce. You know what's so funny about this? A lot of these guys I used to pick up on the 84 and bring them to work at Dietz and Watson. So, but a lot of those dudes, they was like real angry and shit. So it was like, I can't even say, oh, I wish I would have, you know, talked to them or anything like that. But a lot of these dudes was mad angry. They was angry at the world. They didn't even want to be on a bus, you know. So, well, yeah, I'm just waiting for this guy to back out or pull out. I'm gonna come in. Yeah, so now I gotta go get on the scale before I leave out of here. I had to come on the scale when I came in, so going the right way. I think I'm supposed to go this way around the building. I know he said I gotta hit the scale again leaving, so I don't know if it's on this side or what. I might have to turn around, I don't know. Hopefully not. Sure. I think I come this way, I think. Let's see. Come back this way? Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, they got barbed wire on the gates. Okay, I think it's right there. Alright. Also, I gotta come back around on the scale. I gotta bust a U-turn. They're gonna scale right there. Damn it. Alright, I made a U-turn. There's the scales. Man, they got a big facility, man. This is huge. They got a huge facility, y'all. But I gotta hit this scale. See, it's on the ground. It's a scale right there. So I gotta hit the scale. Now he's gonna give me a green light at the light right there. He said just wait. So 21. Oh wow. 21.48. That's my weight right there, if y'all can see. 21.480. That 21.5. Alright. Yeah, one scale of paper, 21.5. I was 19 something when I came in. Oh, so that was Dietz and Watson. Let's get out of here. Okay.
Start navigation. We're heading to Stratford, New Jersey. Head southwest toward Tacony Street.
Alright, we had to Stratford, New Jersey, like y'all heard, so headed to Stratford, y'all. Can I get out of here? Man, traffic coming. I'm gonna have to wait.
Now turn right and then immediately turn left onto Tacony Street.
I'm gonna have to turn left. Alright, good morning, guys. It's a Friday morning. We got our first pickup on Allegheny. the way to the drop off. One thing y'all gotta pay attention to though, you know, and if you got your CDL, you should know. But for all you non-CDL box truck operators, you guys who decide to buy a non-CDL, you gotta understand physics, right? You gotta understand weight distribution, stuff like that. You know, you might want to watch a quick YouTube video on that and see how, you know, all that stuff works. But you want to pay attention to how much this stuff actually weigh and, you know, the weight you're getting, because when you're driving, you can feel this weight. You know, you can feel it. Like if your truck is maxed out, you can feel the weight actually swaying your truck, and your truck is, you know, heavier than when it's not loaded, obviously, but you can actually feel that weight affecting the dynamic of how the truck handles. So you definitely want to be paying attention to that. And you know, braking. So you're gonna have to brake depending on how much weight you got in. Now let's say you got a 26,000 pound rated truck, right? Let's say your truck empty with a full tank, you know, the box empty, full tank of diesel, full tank of DEF, right? Plus you in it, let's say it weighs let's say 15,000 pounds, right? Now if you get loaded and, you know, that's about almost 10,000 pounds, 9,000 pounds, you're gonna be maxed out. So you want to take heed to how the truck handles. And you know, you're gonna have to brake a lot sooner. You know, if that makes sense. But you're gonna have to brake a lot sooner than you think, because the brakes, you're gonna press on the brakes and they're not gonna work how you think they're gonna work when the truck is empty. Also, you're gonna have to slow down a lot sooner in the turns, especially merging and getting on the highway. I know you see those signs on the highway that say tip risk or flip hazard or whatever it says. You know, you're gonna have to pay attention to that when you're when you're loaded, especially if you have a high heavy load. Like let's say you got pallets, right? Like right now I just picked up a ton of paper. Now the paper is stacked kind of high, so that even puts my that even puts my truck at, you know, a higher tip risk because it's higher. So give yourself distance between these people, because people are crazy, man. You know, give yourself a lot more distance between traffic, the car in front of you. You know, if you got a road rage issue and you want to hug people's ass and tailgate, then you're gonna have a bad day. So give yourself, you know, ample distance between vehicles, so you have time to actually brake and slow down. Because if you don't, you're gonna have a real bad day. You may kill somebody or you may kill yourself. So that's one thing I wanted to let y'all know when driving these trucks. You know, I can tow a lot more weight. I have a CDL rated one, which is 33,000 pounds. So I can tow a lot more weight than the average regular 26 non-CDL box truck. But these things you need to take into account, and it's very, very important. But right now we're about 30 minutes out from the drop, and I'll see y'all when I get there.